In this video, we will discuss 7 uncommon signs that may indicate your liver is suffering some kind of impairment. Did you know that liver problems affect hundreds of millions of people around the globe? Currently, fat buildup in the liver, unrelated to alcohol consumption, already affects about a quarter of the world's population, a worrying number that reflects the unhealthy habits of modern life. Viral infections that affect the liver also represent a major threat. It's estimated that around 296 million people live with chronic hepatitis B and another 58 million with persistent hepatitis C. These infections can lead to serious complications such as cirrhosis and liver cancer. Being able to recognize these signs can be crucial to acting before the problem worsens. The liver has an incredible ability to recover, as long as it receives the necessary support. The idea that only alcohol abuse causes liver damage doesn't entirely match reality. Among the most common causes of liver diseases are the excessive intake of processed foods, high in sugar or fat, uncontrolled consumption of vegetable oils, rich in omega-6, frequent fast food consumption, repeated use of painkillers like acetaminophen and ibuprofen, as well as viral infections and hepatitis. Recognizing these signs can prevent serious illnesses in the future. At the end of the video, we will present a natural and easy-to-make home remedy to help cleanse the liver and prevent further damage. Sign number 1. Have you ever noticed changes in the color of your stool? One of the first signs that something may not be right with your liver is noticing stools that are lighter than usual. When you eat, the liver releases bile substances that help digest fats, giving stool its characteristic brown color. However, when there is liver impairment, this flow may be disrupted, resulting in whitish or clay-colored stool. In some cases, it's even possible to notice that the stool floats in the toilet due to undigested fat, making it lighter. Under normal conditions, the brown color of the stool is the result of bile, a substance produced in the liver that helps break down ingested fats. But if the liver is struggling to perform its functions, this process can be affected. If you notice your stool is paler or grayish, this may indicate that the liver is not releasing bile properly. This situation is usually associated with conditions such as hepatic steatosis, also known as fatty liver. This problem occurs when there is an abnormal accumulation of fat in liver cells, making it harder for the organ to function properly. Although silent in the beginning, one of the early clues may be exactly the change in stool color. If left untreated, it can progress to inflammation or even cirrhosis, a type of irreversible liver damage. Another important sign is the appearance of stools that float in water. This happens when there's excess undigested fat due to insufficient bile production. This symptom can be a warning that the liver is not producing the enzymes needed to break down fats efficiently. It's essential not to ignore these signs. If you notice persistent changes in the appearance or behavior of your stool, it's best to seek medical guidance. Identifying the problem early can be key to avoiding more serious complications. In addition, adopting healthier lifestyle habits, including a balanced diet and regular physical activity, greatly contributes to preserving liver health. Next time you go to the bathroom, pay attention to the signals your body might be sending. Often, small details can reveal a lot about your liver's condition. Don't dismiss the warnings your body gives, and do your part to protect this important organ. Sign number 2. Have you noticed that your right foot seems more swollen than the left? This is the second sign, abnormal swelling in the right foot. When blood doesn't circulate properly through the liver, the organ can enlarge and press against the portal vein, causing fluid buildup in the lower extremities. Pressing the swollen area with a finger may even leave a sunken mark on the skin. If you observe that only your right foot or ankle is noticeably more swollen than the other, it may indicate that your liver is not functioning as it should. This localized swelling occurs in some people due to the way blood circulates and the force of gravity, which favors fluid accumulation specifically on that side. In any case, any persistent swelling in just one leg or foot should be investigated. Throughout the video, we'll show several natural solutions that can support proper liver function and also relieve symptoms like this one. From dietary adjustments to the use of herbs and natural compounds, there are many ways to support the liver and prevent disease progression. The liver plays an essential role in the body, filtering blood and producing proteins that aid in clotting. Taking care of it contributes to your overall health and can prevent serious complications. Therefore, if you notice that your right foot is more swollen than normal, take it as an important warning and seek medical advice for a more detailed assessment. Remember that the body often gives subtle signs before a problem becomes more complicated. Paying attention to these details and acting quickly is the best way to protect your health. Sign number 3. Have you ever felt a strange or uncomfortable pressure on the right side of your chest, especially after meals? The third sign is this pressure on the right side. This sensation may be related to changes in the liver. When liver damage occurs, bile can become thicker and slower, making it harder to pass through the ducts to the gallbladder. This causes a feeling of tightness or discomfort below the ribs. In addition, the phrenic nerve can be affected, leading to muscle tension and pain in the right shoulder. The liver, when suffering from issues like fat accumulation or cirrhosis itself, undergoes changes in shape and function. This situation can make bile thicker, disrupting its natural flow to the gallbladder. As a result, a sensation of pressure on the right side of the abdomen may occur, especially after eating, when the liver is more active in digestion. In addition to the pressure, bile blockage can trigger a chain reaction. The compression on the liver can also affect other nearby structures. One example is the phrenic nerve, which connects the neck to the diaphragm. When this nerve is affected, it can cause muscle pain and discomfort that radiates to the right shoulder. This type of radiating pain is one of the ways the body signals that something is not right. This pressure on the right side of the torso may be accompanied by other symptoms such as frequent fatigue, nausea, or even loss of appetite. All of these signs indicate that the liver is struggling and needs attention. If these sensations become recurring, seeking medical evaluation is essential. Later in the video, we'll suggest natural methods to strengthen liver health and relieve these discomforts. With small dietary changes, proper exercises, and the use of specific herbs, it's possible to protect the liver and prevent the condition from worsening. Don't ignore this strange pressure on the right side. Even if it seems like something minor, it could be an important sign that the body is asking for help. Having a healthy liver is essential for living well, and paying attention to these subtle signs can make all the difference in the long run. Remember, the body is like a sophisticated and intelligent machine that gives clues when something is wrong. The key is to stay alert and act responsibly when faced with these hints. Purple spots and bruises that appear for no apparent reason are not just cosmetic concerns. They are signs the body uses to communicate that something may be off balance. Identifying these early warnings is essential for preserving your liver's health and keeping your body functioning at its best. Sign number 5. Have you noticed your urine is darker than usual? The 5th warning sign is dark-colored urine. The liver has the function of breaking down old red blood cells, a process that generates a yellowish substance called bilirubin. When the liver or gallbladder has a problem, this substance can accumulate and end up being eliminated through the kidneys. This buildup causes the urine to become dark, ranging from deep yellow to brown or even cola-like, due to the liver's failure to eliminate bilirubin properly. Additionally, certain types of medications, such as antibiotics, sleeping pills, and contraceptives, can also change urine color by overloading the liver. Under normal circumstances, the liver filters this bilirubin, which is then expelled with bile in the stool. But when something blocks this process, whether from liver damage or gallbladder dysfunction, the excess bilirubin may end up being excreted through the kidney, darkening the urine. This change can signal several conditions, such as hepatitis, cirrhosis, or bile duct obstructions. Each of these diseases affects the liver's ability to properly process and eliminate this pigment, leading to its accumulation in the body. Moreover, certain medications can worsen the situation. Substances like antibiotics, sedatives, and contraceptives may place extra demand on the liver, further impairing its performance. If you've started a new medication recently and noticed a change in your urine, the two could be directly connected. Dark urine is not just a visual detail. It's an important warning that something internal may be wrong. Ignoring this symptom could allow liver disease to progress silently, with serious consequences down the line. That's why, if you notice your urine remains dark for several days, it's best to consult a doctor to investigate the cause. The body often sends subtle signals, and urine color is one of its ways of communicating. Paying attention and taking action can make all the difference for your overall health. Having a properly functioning liver is essential for maintaining a healthy body. Observing these signs is the first step to ensuring longevity and quality of life. The sixth warning sign is yellowish-looking skin. When the liver fails to adequately remove bilirubin from the bloodstream, the skin tone may change. This bilirubin buildup results in a yellowish skin color, known as jaundice, one of the clearest signs that the liver may be in distress. Jaundice is usually associated with liver diseases such as hepatitis, cirrhosis, or excessive fat in the liver. It can also indicate blockages in the bile ducts, preventing the normal flow of bile into the digestive system. Besides yellowing of the skin and eyes, dark urine, pale stools, and even itching throughout the body are common. These combined symptoms serve as important clues that jaundice may be the direct result of a liver condition. It's crucial not to ignore this change in skin color. Jaundice is not a disease in itself, but a reflection of something more serious happening internally that needs to be identified and treated as soon as possible. Overlooking these signs can lead to progressive liver damage with severe consequences. Your skin can be a mirror of your internal state, and any change in its tone should be taken seriously. Taking quick steps to restore liver health can have a huge positive impact on your quality of life. A well-cared-for liver is the key to an active, balanced, and long-lasting routine. Sign number 7. Have you ever noticed small red marks on the skin with thin branches that resemble spider legs? The 7th sign is known as spider vein. These marks appear as reddish spots with visible branching patterns, resembling webs formed by dilated blood vessels that become visible under the skin. This phenomenon occurs when the liver has difficulty eliminating excess estrogen, causing the vessels to become more fragile and dilated. The accumulation of estrogen in the bloodstream, caused by poor liver filtering, weakens the vessel walls, making it easier for these spider veins to form. If you are noticing this type of mark, it's highly recommended to consult a doctor and request exams such as an ultrasound to assess the liver's condition. This organ is responsible for regulating hormones, including estrogen, by processing and eliminating the excess. When the liver fails to do this correctly, estrogen levels rise, which can weaken veins and make them more visible. These marks are more common on the upper body, such as the face, chest, arms, and neck. Although genetics and aging can also cause them, when they appear along with other liver signs, they should be taken seriously. In addition to vascular webs, excess estrogen may cause symptoms like fatigue, weakness, and weight changes, all connected to liver problems. If you notice these skin marks along with signs like pale stools, swelling in one foot, right side pressure, bruises, dark urine, or yellowish skin, it's essential to seek medical attention. An ultrasound can help visualize potential liver changes and identify the problem early. Remember, your skin and blood vessels can be external signs of your internal health. These small markings can be an important alert that your liver needs immediate attention. Don't underestimate these signs. Act quickly to protect your health. The earlier the diagnosis, the greater the chances of reversing delicate conditions and preventing complications such as progression to serious diseases. As we've seen, the liver goes through 4 stages of deterioration. First, it accumulates fat, then inflammation sets in, followed by scar tissue, fibrosis, and in the most advanced stage, it progresses to cirrhosis. The good news is that with proper care, this organ can regenerate itself. Changes in diet and the use of natural remedies can promote full recovery. Here are some important guidelines to reverse liver damage. Adjust your diet. Avoid products high in sugar, flour, and starch, such as bread, cookies, sweets, packaged sauces, pancakes, pasta, and soft drinks. Fatty liver does not respond well to fructose, fruit sugar, or alcohol. Include bitter and sulfur-rich foods. Good options include dark leafy greens, artichokes, radishes, garlic, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, onions, free-range eggs, wild salmon, fatty fish, and nuts. Next, a powerful and easy-to-make recipe that will help detox your liver. Detox juice with lemon, ginger, and turmeric. A simple drink to prepare and excellent for liver cleansing. Ingredients: 1 glass of water, juice of 1 organic lemon, 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger, 1 to 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of honey. Optional. A pinch of black pepper. Preparation. Start by washing and cutting the lemon in half. Squeeze the juice into a container and, if desired, add a bit of grated peel to take advantage of the natural oils. Next, peel the ginger and grate 1 tablespoon. Add it to the mixture. Then add the turmeric powder and black pepper. Black pepper is essential to help the body absorb curcumin, the main compound in turmeric. If you prefer a milder drink, add a tablespoon of honey. Finish by adding a glass of warm water, but avoid very hot water so you don't damage the turmeric or honey's nutrients. Mix well. Drink this juice in the morning or on an empty stomach for the best results. It can be taken several times a week as a natural way to strengthen the liver. This beverage is a practical and effective way to enhance liver function. Ingredients like lemon, ginger, and turmeric are known for their benefits, such as stimulating bile production, fighting inflammation, and protecting against free radicals. Enjoy this detox juice and take good care of your liver. The comment that gets 1,000 likes will define the topic of the next video on the channel. Leave your like and share if you learned something new. Thank you very much for being here. Up next, you'll see 2 videos that might also interest you. Big hug and see you next time.